Bowie's existence and Bowie's death has had a tremendous impact on me, you know, in my lifetime and also posthumously. A lot of people are kind of like, oh, like Halsey, you don't like Bowie, you like One Direction. Artists like Bowie inspired me in more ways than I can even begin to describe, because it was this idea of this androgynous beauty, this androgynous star, this person who's unafraid of being who they want to be, someone who's unafraid of being called weird, and someone who's unafraid of crossing gender barriers and you know, taking down these stereotypes for the greater good of their art and for the greater good of their own, you know, influence and inspiration. I mean, glam rock is like half of the things that I dress and say and listen to and write, you know, wouldn't exist without, you know, glam rock. And then also from a musical perspective, like the time period before Low, I think a lot of people were expecting, like, you know, Bowie to do some of the same, you know, kind of thing that had made him really popular, and then to put out a record that kind of like changed everyone's minds in a way where they were like, whoa, you can make this kind of music too, or whoa, you went the completely opposite direction we were thinking, or, you know, I want to do that. I want to keep putting out, I want to put out albums that are completely different from the one before them. I don't want to feel trapped in a, you know, a specific genre. And Bowie, like, just was the absolute manifestation of all of these things, of this unafraid, this unapologetic, this uninhibited, and just so creatively motivated, and so just I feel like you can tell when an artist has an incessant need to create. You can tell when an artist is that kind of person, and Bowie was that kind of person. And Bowie revolutionized a genre and a culture. And so like 200 years from now, like, people are gonna write about him the same way they write about, more than the way that they write about like Elvis or Sinatra, or, you know, he's a legend in those ways and in more, like Mozart level. Like.